Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here tonight on the show. I'm here tonight to talk about some NBA news. I'm gonna do some NBA and NFL news, get that out of the way, because I haven't done any in like 2-3 days or so. About 2 days. So, I wanted to cover some of that. Then I'll do the Daytona review for the Daytona 500. I'm signed off to do the Xfinity race, so I was just too tired last night. I'd rather not do it now. Kentucky game, I'll probably still go over, because I really wanted to cover that tonight. Let's get right into it. So, per report, Miami Heat, or for Kyle Lowry, he hopes to return to the Miami lineup by the end of the month, per report. So, they may have Kyle Lowry back in the fold before the end of the month, as the veteran point guard is reportedly hoping to return from his injury, so he's currently dealing with an injury right now. So, which would indicate his knee soreness is improving, and the picture with him will become more clear over the next few days. And he's been out since about early February because of a left knee issue. He's missed the last 6 games for the Heat. So it's unclear if he'll be back in the starting lineup once he's good to go. Chances are he'll probably move into that role again, but I don't know. But Lowry's been inefficient though from the field. 39%. I don't know if they should put him back in the lineup. The Miami doesn't want him back in the lineup, man. It's like, no, just take your time, please. Like, he's not starting. There's no chance in hell he's starting. If he returns to the starting lineup, the Heat just have no idea what they're doing and they're clueless. And bro thinks he's coming back. Like, come on. LeBron, quote, not being part of the postseason for 2 years straight, that's not in my DNA. LeBron. Not this time again. But we went over this last time when he activated playoff mode and proceeded to miss the playoffs last year. Like, first CP3 being his files addiction, now LeBron rewriting his DNA. Like, we're witnessing miracles. They're not going to make it this year either, in my opinion. I don't know. Like, what is this dude saying, man? Cody Zeller is now targeting signing with the Heat per Tim Reynolds, NBA writer. Blazers legend Cody Zeller. But like, this is Pat Riley when a mid player becomes available. That's him when a mid player becomes available. I mean, Zeller's just trash. Like, don't ruin it. That's the best y'all can do is Cody Zeller. Like, come on, Miami. Pat Riley's like recruiting a retirement team right now. CJ McCollum says having a player like Udonis Haslem on your team is very important. Udonis Haslem is essentially like having a veteran, multi-time champion assistant coach on your staff, and a team cultural through line to install like certain values in the younger developing talent. And people just don't know about the Heat culture. But he kind of is taking up a roster spot and getting paid millions to be a cheerleader. But, I mean, he's not really a player at this point. He really just rides the bench. But he's part of the Heat culture and help the younger talent develop. Kyrie had this quote. I don't know who created the term, quote, load management. I don't know who started the narrative, but it's completely run amok. I think it's dehumanized some of us, in terms of the way we prepare ourselves day to day. This is a 24/7 job, quote Kyrie. It's a 24/7 job, then play the damn game. The game falls within those 24 hours and 7 days. I love Kyrie's game, but he really seems to fall to like playing the victim. His only job is being a clown 24/7. Load management is real, and it's kind of ruining the game when you got multiple players sitting out games sometimes. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he named Chris Bosh as the most underrated as an underrated player in NBA history. He does know ball. He's definitely one of the most underrated players in history. People don't give Chris Bosh that respect because he played with Miami, but he played a big part in the way basketball has changed and with his role in Miami. He needs more acknowledgement. He's so disrespected. He was so skilled when he played. He's not appreciated enough. Shea Gill just knows ball. Paul George says he wants to see Russell Westbrook win a championship. Well, if he joins the Clippers, I don't think you'll be seeing him win a championship. The only ring he'll get is if he gets married. It's not gonna happen, buddy. Not gonna happen in LA. Just stop treating this man like a Make-A-Wish kid, man. Come on. Jason Tatum on Ime Udoka, as Ime Udoka no longer has the job, obviously, as Joe Mazzulla is the full-time coach. Probably my most favorite coach I've had, Jason Tatum on Ime Udoka. But he had a relationship with an employee, which you can't do that with the Celtics. You can't do that overall. He was definitely a great coach, but he's just not too good of a human. Joe Mazzulla, wonder what his thoughts seeing this. Keon Dooling has been sentenced to 30 months in prison for defrauding NBA players' health and welfare benefit plan. But he's now sentenced to 30 months in prison, but Brett Favre ain't been sentenced yet. America's just showing its true colors. But yet Brett Favre's still free, doing the same thing. And he's trying to sue other people for calling him out on his BS. But good. He's sentenced 30 months for defrauding NBA players' health and welfare benefit. Now it's time we get Brett Favre locked up in prison for 30 months.
You talking to me? Yes, I am.
John Morant on KD going to Phoenix, he said, quote, 2 words, I'm ready. Oh, remember when you said you were fine in the West, John Morant? And you haven't played good against Western Conference teams? Now he says, I'm ready. John Morant's just setting himself up to get clowned here on social media. Yeah, ready to be eliminated from the playoffs, because the Suns are way better than you. This man doesn't stop. He's just setting himself up to get clowned on social media. He's doing it all to himself. He's like, I don't know. But the Grizzlies are like the 6th best team in the West before the deadline. So whatever. Kevin Durant doesn't understand why All-Stars would feel slighted by being picked last in the All-Star game. It's like the brokest millionaire getting picked. And he's not wrong. Plus, to top it all off, they're also millionaires. Makes no sense when they pick last. Like, you're still picked for the All-Star game. Making the All-Star game is an achievement. So, I mean, like, I don't know why some people get mad about it. Buddy Hield says he wants to see Russell Westbrook win a ring. He's a good dude, man. I think people give him a lot of crap for how he plays. He's a Hall of Famer. I feel like people don't give him the respect that he deserves via clutch points at. And he always plays hard. He leaves everything on the court. Definitely Hall of Famer. He was an impact player. But I don't know about a $44 million NBA player, though. He's just not a great fit for a number of teams basketball-wise, but he's a great dude. But I think there's one team that can fit him. Maybe with the Clippers. Russell Westbrook ending up with the Heat is not considered likely. So he's not considered, the Heat are likely not considering to sign him. The Heat are not going to sign Russell Westbrook, but they'll keep Kyle Lowry and go over there and get Cody Zeller. Stupid. When I retire, I want to be a head coach. A lot of people don't know that about me, but I want to be a head coach. I really want to be. Giannis, but he did just say he wants to get off the grid, similar to what Tim Duncan did. But he was an assistant coach, but not anymore. But he does want to be a head coach, but I don't know. Kevin Love is surely considering a move to the Miami Heat, which I think he did sign with the Miami Heat today. So the Warriors missed out on another player in the buyout market. So LeBron James wasn't available yesterday for All-Star practice and media day due to personal reasons. I don't know what personal reasons, but yeah. Knicks owner James Dolan is on the dating app called Raya. I have a job, all my hair, love kids, but done making them. Sober, 29 years, still learning. This doesn't matter. Just let them live, man. We don't want to see this. The NBA once tried to create a dunk contest between LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Tracy McGrady, and Vince Carter by offering each of them $1 million. What could have been? That would have been a hell of a dunk contest. Could have been the best dunk contest ever. Whew, imagine that. Lonzo Ball is still not able to run or cut. The expectation is that the team will come out after the All-Star break saying they're shutting down Lonzo down for the season. Another medical issue. I didn't expect Lonzo Ball to play this year, and what have these doctors done to Lonzo Ball? The Bulls really miss Lonzo. His defense and his improved three-point shooting. Crypto Arena will officially submit a bid to host the 2025 NBA All-Star Game. So that's going to be interesting. The Crypto Arena. So LA's going to will bid to host the All-Star Game, which they probably steal, but I still like to call it Staples Center. Report Anthony Davis is 100% bought in and on staying with the Lakers, but I'm not sold on this that he's committed to staying with the Lakers. But on the other hand, I think he'll stay with the Lakers. But we'll see this offseason if he requests a trade. But as long as LeBron stays there, he'll stay there. But if LeBron leaves, Anthony Davis will leave. Kevin Garnett says Luka and Kyrie are the best duo in the West. There's no better two in the West. You can arguably say Kawhi and PG, but there's no better in the West. He said he's smart that he said West because I feel like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are the best duo probably in the NBA. But Kevin Durant and Kyrie in the West. Kevin Durant and Devin Booker in the West, though. Whew. Katie and Booker, Jamal and Jokic in terms of playing together, LeBron and AD. I would say those three duos could be better. Skip Bayless implored Charles Barkley to stop issuing physical threats, claiming they scare his wife. Charles has been taking shots at me for, 20 years on various platforms, including his own on TNT's Inside the NBA. We do not care, Skip Bayless. We do not care. When somebody talks about Skip, he can't handle it. You're getting mad at Barkley for doing the same thing you do to LeBron James. Like, come on. This is Skip Bayless when he criticizes somebody. And Skip Bayless when he gets criticized. Like, come on, man. Be better. I can see myself being here for the rest of my career, but who knows? I said the same thing about Brooklyn, KD. Next team's probably like the Lakers or Memphis. I don't know if he'll be gone within like 2 seasons. Walker Kessler was asked about his experience in his first time playing in the league. I think he had 60, 14, 7, and 7, so you tell me. To be fair, he only played 12 minutes of that game and barely played at all in the second half. So, I mean, it might have been. Alright, so that's all for the NBA Central. Probably going to look at a few things quick on Woj before I get out of here and cover some NBA. So Kevin Love intends to join the Miami Heat after clearing waivers, so he's taking his talents to South Beach. After clearing waivers, his agent Jeff Schwartz told ESPN his expectation that he can play a sizable role in the Heat's front court rotation as they push to the Eastern Conference playoffs. And the Heat are going to sign Cody Zeller and Kevin Love, so Pat Riley must have thrown his rings on the table or something like that. But a decent move, though, for the Heat, though. Pretty decent move. So the Milwaukee Bucks are submitting bids to host either the 2025 or 2026 All-Star Game. So Indiana loves 2024, so the Bucks are going to see if they can host 2025 or 26. So NBA Vice President, adding NBA BPA Vice President to the resume, 2023 to 2026 is Donovan Mitchell, and Jaren Jackson Jr. is the newest NBPA Vice President. And Kyrie's 3-year term is ended. Iggy Dahl's term is ended. Grant Williams is going to be the first one to serve a 4-year term, so yeah, that's it for that. So, yeah, so until next time, Alkaline, peace.